Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday. I know that I did. And I was actually on Ulta.com just kind of browsing a couple weeks ago, and it was like midnight or something. I was drinking champagne and searching the website for whatever I could find, and I actually ran across the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Foundation, and it was on sale, and it was only, I think, $12. And so I was like, oh my gosh, 12 bucks, I have to try this stuff again. Now, I have tried this before. If you're in the mood to watch a very awkward, funny video, I will link my original review for this foundation down below. It's really old and it's pretty bad. But yeah, I remember loving it, but I didn't love that it didn't wear very well on my skin. But it looked so beautiful, so I figured why not give it another try. It's only 12 bucks. If I don't like it, then, you know, whatever. So I picked it up again. That's what I'm going to be doing a review on again today. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Now, this Tarte Double Duty Beauty Foundation does come with a brush that they recommend to use. I did not buy that brush, but I did buy it the first time, and I wasn't that impressed with it. I don't think it's a brush that you absolutely need. You are, though, supposed to use like a flat top kabuki brush with it. Now, again, I just don't think that's needed. I prefer my beauty sponge, so I will be using my L'Oreal beauty sponge. And this is what it looks like. If you guys don't know, this is supposed to be like a gel hybrid foundation. It's a gel, so it's not a liquid, it's not a powder. It's got this really interesting texture, and I just remember it looking so beautiful on my skin. I looked flawless. It just didn't last all day. So I've already primed and done everything on my face that I want to do. So I'm just going to go right on in. I hope the color is okay as well. If not, I'll figure out how to make it work. Now, the brush it comes with is like a flat top kabuki brush, and there is a scoop on one end of it, so that way you can scoop the product out and not just have to put your brushes right into it. The scoop is definitely helpful, and if you're somebody who does makeup on other people, that scoop is definitely helpful as well, because you're keeping the product nice and clean, seeing that this does not come in a pump. But I am the only one who touches my foundations, so on camera it looks a little bit light, but that's just because of my lights. In person, this is the exact color of my skin, so we're looking good so far. It does not have a smell. If anything, it's got like a very, very faint smell, but it's not bad. And the coverage on here is just so nice. Ugh. Okay, so let's finish up. You definitely don't need a lot of this foundation. A little bit goes a long way. Foundation on. I did only use one layer, and I've got to say, on camera I'm looking a little bit crazy. You know what's really weird is that, like, you can see all of my peach fuzz. Like, look at this. You can see all of it. My foundation has never done that before, so that's weird. I think that if you've got dry skin, you're going to absolutely love this foundation. It is water-based, so you're going to feel nice and hydrated throughout the day. For somebody like me who is oily combination skin, it's a little awkward. I don't like to look too wet. I don't like to look too oily. But it's kind of sitting nicely on my skin, like up close to me. I don't really like it yet, but I remember going through all of this stuff the last time I tried it, so I do want to give it a fair chance. I'm going to go in with all of my normal products that I use, concealer, powders, all of that. I don't want to use anything brand new on top of this, because I don't know how those brand new products act on their own. So I'm going to go in with what I know and what I love, and then we'll come back. I'll tell you a little bit more about how the foundation worked for me, and then I will take you throughout my day. We'll do some check-ins, and we'll see how it looks at the very end of the day. So I will be back. Hello again. I'm back. So my full face is on, as you can tell. So everything went on very, very nicely. I had no issues with powders or creams or really anything. The one issue I did have, though, was with my brow pomade. So you can see this brow is just kind of looking a little bit crazy. I had some issues putting that on top of this foundation. So I don't know if that was just me or the fact that the pomade didn't really mix well or whatever, but you know, this brow went on very nicely, so I think it was just me. But yeah, everything else went on really, really nicely. I really love how this looks. From far away, as you can tell, I mean, it just looks beautiful. It's flawless. It's got so much luminosity and so much glow to it. It's gorgeous. However, up close, you know, it looks a little bit more textured. It looks a bit more makeup-y. And the wrinkles underneath my eyes are definitely way more exaggerated with this product than with any other product. So those are just kind of like my thoughts right now on the foundation. I truly do love it. I think it looks gorgeous. There are a little bit of issues here and there, but again, that could just be my skin and how it sits on my skin. So we're gonna go throughout the rest of my day. I've got a ton of errands to do. It's freezing outside, so the wind will be like nipping and picking at my face. And then I'll do a couple check-ins throughout the day. So I will see you soon. Alright guys, so it is about 9:30 at night now. I've had this foundation on for about 8, maybe 9 hours. And no, I do not look good at all. So we're about to get all kinds of personal here. It's breaking up, it's caking up, it's separating. I look so oily. Like, all of my stuff is exaggerated. Also, because of, you know, the fact that it's a gel, it rubs off of my face. So like, I'm just gonna show you. Like, I could literally just wipe it off with my hands. So anytime that like I'm sitting or I'm like kneeling like this, the foundation's coming off onto my skin. And you know what the weirdest part about this foundation is? You can see all of my peach fuzz. Like, I've never had a foundation exaggerate my baby hairs, my peach fuzz hairs. Like, what? What? So that's odd. I think this foundation is good for people with dry skin. And if you are oily combination like me, it's only good for a couple hours. Like that first 3, maybe 4 hours. So if you're looking for something to throw on while you go do errands, while you, I don't know, whatever you need to do for just 3 or 4 hours, you can wear this and you're gonna look great, because I think that my skin looked amazing all day until after 4 hours. If that makes any sense to you guys. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to play with this foundation a little bit more, see if I can use different primers, see if I can set it differently. Obviously, it's not really meant to be set with a powder, but that is just how I do things. So maybe it needs a different powder. And you know, I'm just gonna have to play with it and kind of go from there. But right now, what I'm thinking is, it's for dry skin people, and it's not for me long days. It's not for me during long days. I look terrible. I need to go wash this off. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!